Good morning, natural gas. It's Thursday, July the 9th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggans, president of Elk Trading Company. And for the spot August natural gas contract, we're down. We're currently trading 310 and 7 ticks, down 10.5 cents, over 3%. And today is storage day. Expectations average for Reuters is around plus 49. We had some expectations around plus 55. If 49 is correct, we had last year at plus 53 and the 5-year average at plus 51. So we're going to be right around the numbers today. Looks like the market is expecting a bearish surprise. And as you can see here, we've been stuck since June the 1st between basically 306 and 341.5. The RSI is turning lower on the daily chart because of the price action. And what else is going on? Let's take a look at the hourly here. We are below the daily pivot, which came in at 325.70. The RSI is in oversold condition. We are now testing second support at 310.5. That's exactly where we are right now, 310.5 on the board. So we are oversold, looking possibly that storage may be bearish. But what else is bearish? Some of the LNG and some of the weather. Let's take a look at the front to back spreads. And this is the Jan versus the October spread, and this is the injection spread. We're right there at 125.40, up 4.2 cents or almost 3.5%. The RSI's turned to the upside because of today's bearish price action in the front. And this is looking like right here at 125. That was our previous support, now resistance. We're right there. We'll see if we get a positive close today on this spread. Let's take a look at the power. And this is ERCOT. And as you can see, we're getting near 50,000 megawatts of combined wind and solar. Yes, it's hot here in Texas, but we're getting good wind today, almost 19,000 megawatts and plenty of solar. And as you can see, our expectations today are just under 84,000 megawatts in the system. So that means natural gas, unfortunately, is only picking up right now 26% of the fuel mix here. That is not good news for natural gas. It's just not catching a bid. What else is happening across the power grid? Well, as you can see, ERCOT right here is not expected to get above $40 today. And that's good news for everybody in Texas. But where's the pain? SPP, PJM, and MISO. As you can see right now, PJM spiked this morning to over 100, well over that. It spiked to $400 and almost $70 here per megawatt. MISO already spiking this morning to about almost $200 per megawatt. Expected to get over $260 per megawatt. So there's our pain points in the power grid. And let's take a look at the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. And as you can see, part of New Mexico and El Paso, Texas, near normal. Yes, it's July, but also near normal for North Carolina, back up into Ohio and all of New England in the mid-Atlantic states. So not great news here for natural gas. Let's take a look at the heat risk. And as you can see, we start pushing that heat risk up tomorrow here over 7 million people, mainly across Florida, Carolinas at this stage. Watch the heat starting to build up in the upper Midwest, Montana, Dakotas here. All the interior West is starting to get very warm, as well as Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas. And as you can see, that extreme heat risk starts pushing into Wyoming and Montana here on Sunday. That pushes into the South Dakota at this stage on Monday. Then into Tuesday, same thing, still hanging into South Dakota. And as you can see, the northern tier of the country, all the way from the interior West towards Southern California, back up into the Dakotas, back over to Chicago, back over to New York, back over into Boston, is going to be in moderate heat risk as we go forward. Let's take a look at pivotal weather. This is the European model here. And as we go through the forecast, as you can notice here, these are the heat indices, some triple digits here as we go through the forecast period. The warmer temperatures are from Texas back up toward Chicago and back up the East Coast here toward Virginia. There it is all the way through. And let's take a look at Europe here. I just messed that up. Let's pull that back here 1 second. There's Europe. This is the TTF index here for August, and this is up today almost 1.6%. This is in euros. Excuse me, I believe this is in euros here. So we're moving up here as some of the concerns about winter are starting to take hold in Europe, especially with the activity we've seen in the last few days around the Strait of Hormuz. Again, Europe is only about 50% full. We'll take a look at that, but they're counting on a warm winter and the Strait of Hormuz to reopen, both of which may not occur. Let's take a look at the storage here for Europe, excuse me, the weather for Europe here, and this is warmer temperatures here. This is the European model here, and then the very warm temperatures again through France here, back into the UK and Ireland, all the way back into Germany. This is going on for the 12th here. This is starting to be next week. And very, very warm temperatures again for the Benelux countries as well, back into Italy. This starts to push east as we get into next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So getting a little relief here in the end of the forecast period. How is storage doing? Well, we're approaching 51%. We've got 180 days to go. So good luck. It looks like we're going to be lucky if we get 75% full by November 1st across the EU. How about Asia? Let's take a look. It's mainly choppy here. It's warm from Shanghai back up to the capital city of Beijing, but we start seeing some cooler temperatures coming across here. That's helping out Beijing and also part of eastern Chinese provinces north of Hong Kong. Hong Kong is about the same latitude as Mexico City, Shanghai the same latitude as Houston. So you can see right here, expectations for a warm summer in Japan, well, just hasn't materialized yet. The heat has been in the United States and Europe. So Asia is catching a little bit of relief. Let's see what happens here this winter. Let's take a look here. Oh, we've already done that. Let's take a look at the LNG. This is the gas log Skagen, and it is loading up here at Ras Laffan. That has been doing shuttle service between Qatar and Kuwait, which needs LNG for power generation. Let's take a look at the US here, and this is Cameron, 1.475. That's steady as she goes here. Again, these big box LNG facilities cannot run at 100% when it's this hot and this humid across the US Gulf Coast. So this is doing fairly well, and it is steady. But what isn't steady? Freeport. Freeport dropped off to about 1.725 yesterday. Previous day up near 1.9. So we dropped off a little bit here at Freeport. And let's take a look at the Creole Trail here that feeds Sabine Pass. And again, there's been some maintenance here at the Gillis compressor station. That has eased up, but we still have open capacity. We'll see if that helps over the next few days if it starts to narrow. Same thing here over at Corpus Christi. Again, around 300,000 of open capacity here. Again, maintenance was at the Sinton compressor station. That has also wrapped up. We'll see if this starts to narrow over the next few days. And here is Trans-Cameron Pipeline feeding. This is Venture Global's Calcasieu Pass. And again, steady here at 400,000 open MMBtu capacity. Plaquemines running over 4 BCF. This is over nameplate capacity of 3.94. So very good there. And also good at Golden Pass, over almost 520,000 MMBtus for train 1. That's good news. But with the decline both in crude oil and natural gas, you can guess it, the oil and gas E&P sector, stocks between $2 and $10 billion, have a high short float. It's a sea of red. Magnolia behind me here, down 1.44. So again, recapping, today is storage day. Expectations plus 50-ish BCF. That is comparable to last year and the 5-year average. We're currently trading 310, down over 11 cents or over 3.5%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.